When I actually, Mandy, walked out of that airport, no one knows this, but I was looking around for him.
I know.
And I thought he was going to be there.
I know.
And I thought he was going to be like, Anna.
On this episode of She Left Married, but Came Back Single. That's the price of modern choices. Subscribe, and let's dive in. The following clips are shared for commentary, education, and discussion purposes. Viewer discretion is advised.
So I thought I was going to find my soulmate tonight at the Oklahoma hotel bar. Guess what? I did not. So I sat down. There was like so many men, like probably like 50. And I was like on my laptop, like trying to look like, diligent, like, okay, doing my thing. Not one man like looked my way. And I like looked up and was like, okay, Dana, close your laptop. Like, don't look like preoccupied. They might think that you're busy and they want to approach you. And so I did that. And then I was like, like just sitting there with my glass of wine. I like probably had like 16 glasses of wine, just like trying this like theory out. Just kidding. But I had a couple. Nothing. And I like looked like open for like business, nothing. And then I was like, well, maybe there's like rings. I'm trying to like eliminate every excuse other than like, I don't want to be a victim here, but like I'm fucking not the one to be approached because maybe it could be my looks. And yesterday, like I got more looks from guys and I thought maybe, okay, I had straight hair yesterday and I didn't have this like oversized like sweater, but I have on leather pants and panda dunks. I mean, come on. And I guess this is like God saying like, hey honey, your man ain't in Oklahoma. And I knew this all along, but like, damn, rejection wound like coming in hot. But that would be getting in the way of my like takeout fried green beans and my Pamela Anderson documentary that I've been needing to finish. So thank God that I didn't get approached by any man.
Rejected. The more I date women, the more I find myself understanding heterosexual men. Let me explain. Exhibit A. I was on a first date with a girl who asked me out, by the way. This is relevant because when the check came, she never once made a move to pay. Not even like the fake, let me reach for my purse move. And though I don't mind paying on a date, part of me felt like, the offer would have been nice. I was also a little taken aback that she didn't even say thank you. And I never heard from her again. It really made me feel like she just asked me out so she could have a free dinner. And the moment I thought that, I was like, oh my God, I sound like all of my guy friends right now. And my argument against why guys should pay for dates has always been like, look, girls take hours to get ready. Our investment is looking really nice for you. Makeup, clothes, that costs money too. But we were both girls in this situation. We both took hours to get ready.
I have no proof she slept with anybody. I can't prove that, so I'm not even gonna go there. What I'm gonna say is she checked out of the marriage. She was a great mom for the longest time. I couldn't have picked a better woman to be the mother of my kids. Couldn't have. But that changed. To tell your best friend that you are falling in love, not that you had feelings, you were falling in love, was the exact text message. That means you have had to hang out with that person. You have had to spend time with that person to develop those feelings.
He's right. Falling in love isn't like catching the flu. She didn't just fall for him. She met him over and over, entertained him, and let those feelings grow. Meanwhile, her husband was giving everything and still got cheated on.
This is for all my girlies who, like me, have a God complex and an inferiority complex. Why do I find it so hard to shoot my shot when I want somebody? Like, baby, I know what I look like. I know that I'm bringing this to the table.
A few moments later.
And I just had the shittiest experience on top of like truly 10 plus shitty experiences with men since I've been single. And I had a guy that I matched with that was putting in all this effort to make a date with me, planning the time, the date, the place, telling me all these things about him and how good of a catch he is and this and that, basically being what I call a fuckboy in sheep's clothing. And because I don't think there's a problem with sleeping with someone on the first date, we did. But we also had like a nice connection and I thought we really liked each other. And then afterwards he kind of ghosted, kind of didn't. He came back with some saucy messages here and there, reactions to my stories, to my,
Size matters?
It matters.
I know why you're hung up on your toxic ex.
He
has a huge peen.
You really think that
my
size
God,
matters?
girl.
Yeah, because I've had experience. Like, trust me. Like, it's just like I've
had before, like smaller than 5. I understand like when you love somebody, like it doesn't matter and stuff like that, but like as the relationship goes on, I'm like bored.
But don't you think that intimacy is something that should be learned between a man and a woman, and that you can learn what each other likes? Like that's the beauty of intimacy with somebody.
Yeah, like it's really different. Like with, you know, obviously Christianity, like it's all about like the love with God, like, you know, that's first, and then the relationship, it's like a foundation.
But I mean, sexual intimacy is still a huge part of like the marriage.
Yeah,
like
of course.
When it comes to like size, like that's something that I think is learned together.
What happens if you like date for marriage and then you find out and then you don't like it? Like, what do you do there?
But if you're waiting until marriage, like you're probably at least somewhat religious. So like if God intends for you to marry a guy with a micro penis, like that's God's will. That's fucking God's will.
Fair, like, why the do I have to go through this? And he's just fine. Like, that's not fair.
I really thought like the love that he had for me like was so much and so strong that he would fight for me
and put his pride and ego aside.
Yeah, so when I actually, Mandy, walked out of that airport, no one knows this, but I was looking around for him.
I know.
And I thought he was going to be there.
I know.
And I thought he was going to be like, Anna, because I wasn't on some guys, I was not on some wild holiday. I literally went out once.
Yeah,
the whole time we were there.
Once.
It was more of like a relaxing. Yeah, because my friend that's getting married, she doesn't even drink alcohol, so it wasn't even that kind of vibe.
And the rest of us are in like really serious relationships. It's not that vibe. The only thing you did is block him before a Hindu, which was like a relaxation retreat.
But
and really, like you got pushed to that.
But I didn't even do it right before. If I like blocked him hours before going, I understand. It happened like 4.
So she went on that girl's trip thinking he'd stay at home and just wait until she got back. But it didn't work that way. Now she's crying on TikTok, full of regret, but it's too late.
Over here got his fucking gal. He's got his gal. Look at her. Look at her. Fuck yeah. Look at that. In the fucking heels. Homie's sitting here in his little dorky ass shits. Homegirl's over here handling it. Absolutely handling it. Look at this fucking... Hey, she's fucking handling it. What are you doing, home? She's fucking handling it right there. What's up? She's here. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah. What are you doing there? Why don't you fucking help her? God damn, son. All right. Get you a girl like that.
Our lounge, and he approaches you. Within 2 minutes of that conversation, he needs to be offering you a drink, a seat, an appetizer, $1 million, something. Otherwise, you're just listening to him give a TED talk. He's giving a seminar, babe, at your expense. Congratulations. You just sat there and heard about his childhood traumas for free. Are you a therapist, babe? I didn't know. Do you take Medicaid? I didn't know. That's crazy. Couldn't be me. Your time and attention is valuable. He needs to honor that. Remember, you don't approach a goddess without a gift.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit that I have ever heard.
Guy told me once that a man is only insecure about a woman when he knows she deserves better.
I'm just getting on here for all the girlies who are in their 30s. I'm 33, turning 34 next month, and I'm just done dating. Like, excuse my language, but I'm done. Like, for a while there, I was on a kick for the younger guys because that was all that was hollering at me, because I must say, I think I look pretty good for being 33. So I was like, okay, I'm done with the young ones. Like, they're too immature. Like, I'm looking for something more serious in life. They're not doing it for me. Cool, whatever. I reunite with an ex that I was with when I was 22, and this was like always the one who got away from me. Mind you, he is 3 years older than me, gonna be 37 in January. This man is emotionally unavailable. So they're too immature in their 20s, and then they're possibly still emotionally unavailable in their 30s. I understand why my mom is 60 years old and still single and just said forget it, because
when a relationship isn't working out, it's always the man's fault. Not once do they stop and think, maybe I'm the problem. And honestly, I'm not even shocked her mom is single too.
Oh, excuse me? Excuse me. You're beautiful. You caught me off guard.
$100. $100.
I was talking to your friend.
I don't give a
I was
Give her
talking to your friend.
$100. Give her $100.
Why are you being so rude?
Did your ego get bruised?
No, I was talking to her. You do that every day.
I think I'm attractive. I mean, is it because the eyes?
Some people find me attractive. I wouldn't say I'm societally objectively attractive. Come on. Some people are going to find you attractive. Do you fit that societal mode? No. Neither of us do. That's okay. We can accept it. We can accept reality without being offended and being sad. You're incorrect. I'm sorry. This is just societal, right? It's just like, there's objective, like, we don't belong on Love Island. Doesn't mean other people don't find us attractive, but we're allowed to. Listen, I'm so sick of this.
I mean, in the cosplay world,
there's not participation trophies on objective, like, societal metrics, right? It's like, I'm sorry, like, this whole ecosystem of people being like, oh, you're beautiful no matter what, it's not helping anything, because now we're just telling ourselves that we're beautiful when, no offense, I am objectively not societally attractive. And we can accept that. There are many people that find me attractive. There are many people that find you attractive.
But what does that have to do with anything?
Because what you are saying is you found other people that have a lot of debt and they're still finding people. They have something else that is making up for it.
Why would you do that?
Why would you videotape?
At the end of the day, loyalty isn't about feeling, it's about choices. And too many people forget that until it's too late. Subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.